Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angelique Crystal. I'm a master loctician and this is my channel. Before we go over the video of why I switched my traditional locks to microlocks, I'm going to give you an update. If you haven't been here or you're fully new here, I'm just going to give you an update of what's been happening on this channel. Right now, I just started a website because I transitioned from a salon to a home salon. And on my website, basically, I created products, gear, and like head accessories for, nighttime. And as of right now, I'm creating a lock academy for anyone who wants to be a loctician or they want to learn how to do locks in general for their own selves or their friends. That's what I'm creating now. It's the Locked and Pretty Academy on lockedandpretty.com. And basically, every week I kind of update how the business is going, and because I'm creative, it's a brand, so of course I'm trying to get further by just spreading awareness. And this week I have updated the website. I added a few new things. I randomly added my fashion business in it because I closed it down on Etsy, and I put it on like a separate page on my website because I just want to consolidate everything so that it's not everywhere. Even my daughter's her beauty corner is on there too, which is coming in the spring. So everything is consolidated to the lockedandpretty.com just because I can't have too many things. I'm trying to be focused, and this is my focus, and that's the update. So don't forget, you can buy the planner on there, the Locked and Pretty maintenance planner, where every week you kind of check off what you're supposed to do for your for your lock journey, and it adds up to points where you it's added up to 42 points, and the closer you are to 42 or over, the better you are doing your journey, and it's going to be a healthy journey just because you're doing the basics. And I also have the Locked and Pretty ebook on there, like I mentioned earlier, for both of them, and we have sold 0. It's totally fine because I believe right now, everyone's excuse is definitely the economy, money, things like that, but I'm breaking down how and why we can get that out of our minds, because we need a healthy lock journey, because over time I've seen so many videos, so many questions, and there's a ton of people that just don't even know how to take care of their locks during this whole process. So that's why I created the Locked and Pretty ebook, and it's an ebook. You can access it on your phone anywhere. You can read it on the bus, you can read it while you're in traffic, not while driving. And you can even show your friends, so that's why I created those two. They're on lockedandpretty.com. It's very accessible, and it will just help you maintain that. Code is YouTube on checkout on lockedandpretty.com for any of the gear, the products, accessories, anything like that. Not the classes, not the services, except for the Locked and Pretty models that I need for the Locked and Pretty Academy that is starting in February. I definitely do need models, but that is a huge discount. It's not no 20% off. I think that's more like maybe like 60. Yeah, I think it's 60, but definitely that's for the month of January. I had a whole bunch of clients in the beginning of the month, so now I have some free time where I can have newer people start their lock journey. So if you are interested, when you become available for this appointment, no negativity this year, it is available. I have a few openings left, and this is from anyone from getting just a basic retwist all the way to a sister lock installation. So you could go on lockedandpretty.com and book an appointment, and it's under modeling January model services. Okay, video of why I switched my traditional locks to microlocks.
Let's get started.
Okay, let's start. So y'all, I already washed my hair, so this is gonna be like a mini tutorial at the same time. I don't think I'm gonna finish the style by the end of this video, because it's gonna be a kind of short video, because my tablet my iPad decided to do the most ridiculous thing, and it's frozen and it won't even turn back on. So of course I'm on my phone. Thank goodness I have two of these contraptions for, you know, this video. So we're gonna work with what we have today. This is freshly washed hair with my products, of course. My hair feels so hydrated. Look at this. Oh. And you would never guess that this is all lock extensions. Look at that. Oh my goodness. My hair feels so good. It feels so much lighter. But of course, if you're like, oh my gosh, lock extensions, yes. But these are human hair. This is for my husband. Took his hair because I'm not paying for more lock extensions. Like, I have spent so much money on lock extensions just because I want them super long. And this time I was like, you know, I'll save money, but I'll steal his hair too. But he cut his hair, so I was like, no, I'm taking advantage. So if you can see, there's probably like one over here. So I have like probably like 20 left, and I ran out of hair, of course. Where is it? Okay, there we go. So this is my hair. And yeah, like they're mostly back here so that no one can see, but that one, I thought I had all of them. So we're just gonna go through them, and I'm just doing a little maintenance routine before I do a style. I'm doing the Bantu knots because I like my hair curly. I don't like when it's like straight. Only when it's longer I like straight, but just because I don't know. I just always like longer hair. So this is gonna be a straight shot, and hopefully you enjoy and I answer some questions, of course. So yeah, of course. You guys know that I had a little bit of alopecia. I switched to locks because, you know, this is what the wigs took in early days before, you know, before it became better. So that's why a lot more people have edges, but I stopped because I was really losing my edges. It was horrible, and this is the best it has done since then. But this is what happens when you have alopecia. You know, you don't have edges, and it sucks. But you know, it grew back really good, a little bit. You know, it was bald, so just right there you can see. But what I use is like a minoxidil. I have a little grease thing that I made for my edges, and also I suffer from alopecia in the middle of my head, and I'm pretty sure it's because those are the only times I relax my hair when I had the weaves. So I always relax here. And so far I have that damage forever. So it's a little spaced out, as you can see, but that's okay because we are over it. And I put only a little bit. And it's mostly right here too. The crown of hair. Well, is it the crown? Yeah, it's the crown of hair head. So I just put a little bit because, like I said, it's a little bit of, it's like a thicker grease. And I always do this after I wash my hair, because this spot and these spots are the thinnest parts of my hair, and which is fun. So then I get my moisturizer. Of course, I sell this online. Ooh, not that much. Ooh, don't need that much. Oh geez, I put too much. So this is a water soluble. See how it turns. Oh my goodness. Oh. So light. So put it through my hair, and it's a botana oil, helps with hydration, and it's a stimulating one, so it helps with growth as well. And I think that's why with these microlocks, they look so good, just based on my routine that I used to do with my traditional locks. And it feels so good on my scalp because you can literally feel the earth, the air after you wash your hair, and it's like rosemary in there, tea tree, and botana. It's my shampoo is like very hydrating, but there's no smell in it, but you could just feel it. Oh, ugh. Okay, sorry. And I go through a little, just because this is still human hair, I still put a little bit. I don't put that much. Yeah. Because you don't want any buildup either. There's not really a ton of buildup because when you wash your hair frequently and you have really good products that cleanse the hair more than build up in the hair, your journey just becomes easier. Oh, look at that. See, you can see the different colors, the sun bleaching. Oh my goodness, see how it's starting to disappear. I think it's also because I have really high porosity hair and my hair is like, what's that? What's that? Put more. Yeah. So, get through everything. And as you can see, it's still kind of wet. See? I don't know if you can see that. Okay. Put a little bit more in the back. The back doesn't get any sunlight, so definitely take care of that more. Oh, I scrubbed a little too hard. Okay. And then lastly, of course, after all of that, I put some of my lemongrass oil. Of course, this is on the website as well. And this helps seal all the product in. And your hair leaves a very nice lemongrass smell. I don't know if y'all know what lemongrass smells like, but it smells like heaven a little bit. Heaven and flowers and like, not really a spice, but I don't know how to describe it. It just smells too good. And it smells so good with rosemary and mint. Like, I can't believe I created that whole thing, and I thought people were gonna really dislike it, and I was in there all like, I love it. So, yep, put some oil. I definitely keep a lot more on top, just because. Okay, last. Now, okay, I think I'm done. Yeah, so this is what I do after I wash my hair. And we're done. I'm just gonna do the tutorial. I'm not really gonna talk about it. Y'all can just watch it. It's gonna be a quick tutorial, like I said. So basically, I had a lot of problems with my traditional locks. As you can see from the middle, it started when I had my extra long locks. So fun. And what I did, make it a little bit loose right here because these are very tender. What happened was I was walking and we was going through the, we was going through the door and my long locks down to my butt got caught on the door. It got caught on the door and I heard a really big rip. Look at all this lint. I was in the sewing room a lot this week. Get rid of the lint, guys. And yeah, my locks got caught in the door and it pulled all my hair. And I heard a rip, but I was, I opened the door and of course I was like, oh, my hair. And I didn't think anything of it until now. Well, not now, but after the fact. But my locks ripped. And so after, I still didn't do my hair though. My hair was very dry because of course I was new into my own locks and I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really take care of them. I'm like, locks, whatever. Yes. Yes. So I ended up ripping all my hair. Didn't even know it was ripped out. And every time I ate or bent down, I just seen hair falling off. And I was like, why is that happening? Not even realizing I ripped all my hair. So when it was time to do my hair, I think maybe like a week later, I was in the shower and I was washing my hair and it just felt really weird. And then I was like, okay, let me, since I'm, starting out as a Loctician, let me take them out and see what's happening. And when I was taking them out, like only half was in each lock and it was crazy. So that's one. They were extremely long and I wasn't careful with them. And so that's why, one of the reasons why, well, I would also say they were heavy too, but I want the length. And it was fine because, like I said, I was going to nurse it back to health, and I eventually did, of course. Second reason why I, you know, transitioned to the microlocks is the heaviness. That was the end of that. I didn't realize how heavy I made them. I switched to sizes too. So when I found out they were heavy, too heavy for my hair, still not realizing that they were dry. I was always suffering, like I had pictures and I was stressed out about it, and because I didn't want to let them go. And I ended up, it was so heavy that I started losing hair in the back right here. That's where all that's from. And I never really considered the heaviness as a problem, because if your neck's used to it, they don't feel heavy, you know? So that's that one. I don't take care of, the third reason is I don't really take care of my locks in general. Like, I love that look, the unkempt, untamed look. I don't know, there was something about it. I think that side of it, everything is very beautiful, and I just always kept that look. I only retwisted my hair and I didn't even retwist with gel or anything. I did it with oil. So that was a big mistake because that dried my hair out. Well, I think I did it twice, and then I was like, my hair's drying out. But I eventually twisted with, there's a spray out there that actually helps with just retwisting locks, and that was too heavy on my hair. It was making my hair mad sticky and breaking off, and I was like, okay, so I can't retwist my hair. And then eventually I started interlocking my hair. And that was fun until I didn't like the lumps in my hair. So I'm like, what is gonna work for me? And throughout all this time, I transitioned them, I cut them, what'd I do? I made them smaller. Yes, because I have blue locks that is smaller. And then I had bigger because it was growing back. And of course I was like, oh, I like my bigger size. And my hair started breaking off even more, because then around when I changed them back to bigger, like maybe the larger size traditional locks, I ended up having my baby, not having him, but you know, being pregnant with him. And during pregnancy, it was fine, but I definitely was stressed out really bad during my pregnancy. And I ended up having so much breakage that I had to change, fix my locks. It was mostly near the root area, a little bit, I'll say about right here. You could tell there was a lot of thinness in my hair. So I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I fixed it with hair. I started, taking care of it even more, spraying it. I used to spray it every single day throughout the day, because I was just like, obviously my hair needs moisture. And then I just realized I wasn't taking care of it how my clients were taking care of it. Like, monkey see, monkey do, but I wasn't doing it. So then I ended up, I think June, because after I had my sister lock training in October, the end of October like 31st. And just the whole training was amazing. And I was like, oh, I don't want to do all that work for myself. And I ended up, just postponing it, and just like, the whole time it was in the back of my head. I was just like, that would be so cute, but I don't trust anyone with my hair. So obviously it's not going to be a good look, because I'm not going to go to someone who's going to mess up my hair. I have so many clients that, came in with hair that I had to fix, and I'm like, I don't want to pay my money to someone else and do all. It was a long long journey from there. And then I ended up June. I don't know if I did have a mental breakdown, but I think I was like, you know what? I'm looking to better myself. And I think this was after I have a lot of depression episodes. So after, you know how you go, I realized I looked at my pictures and I was like, oh, yep, depression. Because there's a time when sometimes I say when a Black woman actually, when she is like, she's going through a new me, they cut off their hair and change it blonde, or they do like something just so dramatic that it makes them unrecognizable. And so I decided, I was like, I'm gonna do my own hair, and I'm gonna do well, I said sister locks first, but I realized my hair was not gonna be good for sister locks. They're much more tinier. I know I'll have volume, but much more tinier. And the way I was set up at that time, I was like, I gotta make sure that I take care of these, and then maybe I'll change in the future. So June of last year, I cut off my locks, and I ended up doing my own hair. I think it took about 2 days, and I thought at the time that I was going to, do the whole journey without any extensions or anything. But one of the reasons why I changed my hair into having extensions is the fact that, one, I hate short hair. I really do, not gonna lie. I'm not a short hair person because, one, I look like my mom, and two, I look like my dad. My dad is bald. No. You saw how short my hair was earlier? No. I look like both of them. I didn't want to be reminded of them. That's why I do extra long hair. And even this hair is too short, and I always be thinking I'm gonna extend them in the spring, but I look like my parents, and I'm not a fan of that. God, it's worse than you think. So that's why I prefer long hair. And second, I decided that if I was going to become this new Angelique, and that's when I decided I was gonna do the Lock and Pretty company. I had to be a whole new person. I had to be unrecognizable, and so I ended up doing my hair. I think it took 2 days, and from June 18th, I remember June 18th all the way until I think September or October, because I was making these because, like I said, I didn't want to spend no money. I was making them, but still like working with my clients. I was still busy with other things, and I almost semi-finished them in October, before October, yeah. And then I was like, they were long, but then I was like, I'm gonna cut everything in half and work on it later. And that's what happened. So based on all that, it was really a good plan for me. Not only have I set up a nice, consistent routine with myself, but it actually changed a lot of what I do now. So the main thing that I do that, the reason why I love the fact that I changed my hair is because, one, I actually have to take care of my hair. So I've been washing it consistently. I've been oiling it. I've been, greasing it, moisturizing it. I've been actually going through, everything, for the lint and everything. I've been spraying it. I've been covering it. I've been doing what I need to, where I tell my clients to do, and now I could do it. But I've been doing that, and it's been a really good thing for me because I see how healthy my hair is. I've been monitoring my hair. I've been making sure that my hair isn't breaking off, and it's been good because, like I said, I built a consistent routine, and that's one of the reasons why I made the planner. The second thing is the fact that it changed how I view myself. So I've been trying to be consistent and disciplined for a long time. It's been hard because I realized I wasn't procrastinating. I was just very busy. And doing my hair, it gives me a lot of, self-care. I do a lot of self-care now. And whenever I do my hair, I actually do my facials, my skin, so that's why my skin is nice and glistening right now. But I do my facials. I do an actual self-care routine with myself. And this is once a month mainly, but I try to do twice a month. So once by the end of the month, and then once in the middle of the month. The end of the month is so that I can start the new month fresh. And I also try to do it before ant flow because I don't want to do nothing after ant flow. Before, I don't even want to do it. But doing that has created such a really good routine for me. And I just had the baby last year, so it was gone for a very long time. And this helps me put that back into myself. Now, I could easily go to somebody, but just like we talked about in the beginning of the video, spending money on things that, one, can be expensive, two, the wrong person could do your hair or whatever, you have a bad experience. I prefer, since I already know how to do everything, for me to do it. I had training on it. I spent money for school for it. So do it yourself. I'll do it once in a blue moon, spending money. And, that means like going out with friends doing it. But if I need it done by myself, no, we're doing it here. So there's that. And it has helped me create a routine within my life. So whenever I do my self-care routine, I'm doing my business routine checkup too. I'm doing, budgeting more. I want to be that person where, that adult actually, where everything is up to date, everything's consistent, and changing my hair to a regular schedule where it's needed so that I don't flake on it has helped me with that. And I guess I am done. Okay, I have 2 more, but I guess I would. Oh, I didn't know I was going to be finished that easily. But that's why I changed it, and it has given me a sense of power over my own life, because now I'm like, no, I need to get my hair done this week. No, I'm setting time to do it. And honestly, it just creates such a vibrancy where I definitely can look at myself in the mirror and just be like, oh, you just did your hair, or you just did your skin. You did something for yourself, because a lot of us moms, especially, we lose that after we have the baby. And it takes about 2 years to get that back, minimum, even if you're gonna not get it back. Some people lose it forever. And I wasn't going down like that, I'm not gonna be defeated by children. So that's why I changed my locks. And honestly, my hair has been flourishing. It's been really good to do monthly, because now my I can see the growth. That I see my hair grow all the time, but now I'm just like, now it's inch by inch, where I'm like, okay, if it's inch by inch and I'm doing something correctly, there's not a lot of thinning, etc., that means I'm doing something right. So I advise people who actually, if you're not going to get the Locked and Pretty planner, where you are consistent on your journey, I mean, honestly, you could use it for microlocks and sister locks too, but if you're not gonna, get the planner, you definitely should switch to microlocks if you are planning to do so, because this will keep up with your lock journey. You're gonna get some more beautiful styles with it. It mimics natural free hair. A little bit tight, so you gotta pull that down a little bit. Yeah, that's a little tight. Yeah, you gotta make sure. This is how you know if it's tight. If you look down and you feel all your neck go up, then it's way too tight. So it's definitely on this side. It's not even on the other side. So pull it down a little bit when you do these Bantu knots. Oh, a little bit more on this second one. I probably have to do this over. Oh no. Okay, oh wait, nope. That's how you check. Okay. Okay, that's good. Over here, make sure these are pulling back. Pull them back. Okay, the middle's okay. I never put the middle too tight. But, okay. I'm gonna keep these in for about 2 days till Sunday to church. And then I'll take them out Saturday night, or no, Sunday morning. Yeah, it's not that much. You see it? I hope I'm in the middle. But I want to decorate them. You know how I used to decorate these so much. I'll probably decorate them. I don't even have any decorating things. I have beads and these are Bantu knots. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that video just of why I switched from traditional to microlocks. It's just easier for my life. Maybe this inspired you to go that route. I would suggest, if you are going to do that, first consider learning it from the Locked and Pretty Academy, where you can be taught how to do your own hair from home, so that you're not taking a whole bunch of money and spending it. You know, you just have one class. That's your only investment. Second, if not, you're gonna have to actually go to a loctician who actually either specializes or know how to do it. I can't go against people who specialize, because sometimes people who know how to do it, they're not even certified. So but my thing is, definitely make that decision ASAP. Don't sit on it. Maybe look, research, see if it's good for you. You have to do this every month. I do this every month. Every time you don't do it every month, you definitely notice a difference. This is a month and a half actually. So now I have to go back to, I think I get inflows like the first week. So the second week I try to do, and this week is the third. So definitely consistency works with hair. So definitely think about that, and think about the cost. If you're not going to do the self-taught learning videos, definitely think about the cost. You are about to spend, I would say, above $150. Yeah, because I don't know anyone. I know that I'm one of the most expensive ones. I'm like $265 for an 8-week retie, and then $165 for 6 weeks. So definitely check that out, and you know, make sure you budget for that, because you can lose hair during this whole process. It's not fun. It's not fun, and I'm a whole master loctician. It's not fun. And then definitely think about when you're pregnant, you can lose your edges. They grow back, but you can lose these. These go away sometimes, you know. And definitely be considerable, because you need to hydrate your hair. Definitely think about the Bantu oil shampoo that I have on my website. It's all here. LockedandPretty.com has everything you need for your lock journey. So I mean, I'm just saying. But that's why it was created, because a lot of people don't know, and they don't know where to go. And I just created the whole website just so that you have something for your whole journey. Right now, if you go on there right now, I just had to update the last thing. There is a section where I am now doing like a weekly section, so that you guys can be on top of your journey, okay? My husband's here again, so I will be going now. He needs me. So I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.